Aston Martin Red Bull Racing has been on the Formula One grid since 2005. At the Monaco Grand Prix, they will celebrate their 250th race in a remarkable story of success that's already brought 4 Drivers' Championships and 4 Manufacturers' titles.
It's incredible that Monaco will be our 250th Grand Prix. To think in that time we've won 56 of those races, we've achieved 149 podiums so far, and it's all gone by in such a flash that I'm looking forward to the next 250.
From the moment they arrived, the team wanted to go racing differently and to make Formula One more exciting.
Nobody had seen anything like what Red Bull stood for in Formula One. Red Bull had been around Formula One as a shareholder in the Sauber team, as a sponsor previously, but Red Bull brought a completely new energy to the paddock.
The first thing I noticed when I got to Red Bull in 2014 was their winners. It's not an arrogance, it's just a bit of a confidence about them, and that kind of want and that hunger to win. And I think the kind of way we go about racing, super competitive, but we also want to do it in a cool way. I want to engage people, engage the fans. We don't want to set a reputation for being the bad guys or the cool guys or whatever, but I think we just naturally do things in a fun, youthful way.
Inspired by that energy, Sebastian Vettel scored the team's first victory in the 2009 Chinese Grand Prix. It sparked an amazing run of success. From 2010, Vettel and Mark Webber secured 4 straight Constructors' titles and Vettel 4 Drivers' Championships.
I don't think any of us could have ever envisaged how successful the team would become, and 4 straight back-to-back victories with Sebastian in the Constructors' Championship. And 2 of those years, let's not forget, were right down to the wire. So, a couple of nail-biting finishes.
The X-factor in the team's 4-year domination of F1 was Chief Technical Officer and the car's designer, Adrian Newey.
Adrian was looking for a fresh challenge. He saw the energy that there was within the Red Bull team, the ambition and desire, and effectively a clean sheet of paper. And so persuading Adrian to join the team was a fantastic moment for all of us. And I don't think any of us could have envisaged, even Adrian, what was to unfold over the next 10 years.
Despite Mercedes getting the jump on the field in the hybrid era, Red Bull are championship contenders once again, driven by the sport's most exciting driver lineup.
I really like our driver pairing. It's super cool because you've got the young kid, the young fiery Dutch Max Verstappen, who brings a lot of energy and a lot of determination, with his driving, and then you've got the older, yet still kind of young kid, Daniel, from the other side of the world, who brings in quite a relaxed approach but still has big fire in him. So you got 2 different people and personalities, but still very driven individuals.
The ethos behind this team is that we want the drivers to compete. We want to allow them to race. We ask that they respect each other and respect the team, and by and large that happens. Occasionally you get incidents where you get 2 competitive drivers that are sometimes taking too many liberties, but I think it's good for Formula One. It's everything that Red Bull stands for, and I think the combination of the 2 of them is probably the strongest pairing we've ever had within this team.
Monaco is a special Grand Prix, and Red Bull already have a great record with 3 wins in the Principality. After a pit stop problem denied him victory in 2016, Daniel Ricciardo is keen to make their 250th race one to remember.
To win in Monaco would be huge, for the 250th for the team. It's a place I've always enjoyed going, always enjoyed racing, and I've always believed, I'll win there. So coming so close has made that fire even greater. That's a big one on my list, which I want to tick off. And even if I retire from F1 one day without winning it, I'll probably keep coming back just for 1 race a year to try and make it happen.
The Monaco Grand Prix, it's the most iconic race on the calendar. It is the jewel in the crown. So to win that race is something very, very special. We've managed it a couple of times, and that's ended up with some raucous celebrations and ending up in swimming pools and that kind of thing. But it's such an iconic event, and if you can navigate your way through that race and achieve the ultimate prize of victory, you've certainly earned it.